My name's Kalungi Ssebandeke. I'm an actor, writer, musician, and I live in Wandsworth, and I've been in Wandsworth for 20 years. My family actually moved to Wandsworth before me. I was born in Uganda, and in 2000 I came to join them. I grew up in Uganda. Neighbours, Kenyan, every wonder. See the noise in Kampala city, trust me, bruv, was louder than thunder. No wonder they love in Wakanda, the people here, man, they're blacker than Panther. When I came from Kampala to Clapham, the accent fam was fresher than water. Working in Wandsworth as a creative person is incredible because you're always looking for inspiration. So I get a lot of inspiration coming to Battersea Park, where I come to run, where I come to do some writing. And we've also, made music videos here. And I've got so many ideas as a writer that have come out literally just standing in this very spot. So, Wandsworth is just an amazing place to be creative. As an actor, I usually have many auditions, and loads of those auditions take place in central London. And living in Battersea, which is so close to central London, is amazing. A career as an actor is pretty challenging, to be honest, but it's fulfilling because once you've gotten over the hurdles of entering the industry, you actually meet a lot of very like-minded creative people that can help you create your work, create your art. So for me, it was meeting, actors, writers, directors, musicians that meant that I could actually be proactive. I used to have a temper. I still do. It's just different now.
Now are our brows bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments.
A career as a musician is very varied because one day I could be making a beat in a studio not too far from Wandsworth.
Although we're strong with flesh and bones, not made of stone. Not saying that you were wrong, but I'm done marching and singing songs. I want something that's lasting long.
And the next day, I'm literally making a music video in Uganda, so it is very, very exciting.
Kati kanka take a queen level. I can be the sebo to your nyabo. Border, we don't need no Lambo. You can help me grow up this Muwogo. I was local with the locals, but my focus was on Dorcas, but then Dorcas.
Preparing for auditions, and once you get that audition, also preparing to actually play the part. But more importantly, actually, before you get that audition, is making sure you have a really good relationship with an agent. And an agent helps you get these auditions, helps you prepare for them, and actually helps promote you to, producers and directors and potential collaborators. A few main projects that I'm working on include Drapetomania, which is a lockdown feature that my brother Moses Ssebandeke and I made during the lockdown of 2020, and we actually shot a few of those shots in Battersea Park. I'm also working on a few short films, some of which were created and inspired right here in Wandsworth, and one of those was actually made in Italy. All you need is your talent, Before going to drama school at Guildhall School of Music and Drama for my masters in acting, I actually worked solidly for close to 10 years. I did TV shows on Channel 4, BBC, I made films. So I effectively just needed my skills and my proactivity by just picking up your camera and just writing and creating with your friends.
Yeah, it's what I do. R.I.P. Biko, Dumbo, Mugabe do. Better count your blessings when I come at you. Put an end to your life like they did Abu. Cause it's what I do.
Going to drama school helps you work on your voice, helps you work on your physicality, your movement, and it also gives you a set of tools that you can use once you get that part, because some of the parts that you're going to get as an actor are going to be very challenging, So whilst I was drama school, I got to play Othello, I got to be in musicals, and I know I would not have been able to do these things had I not spent the 3 years at drama school. The last thing I learned was to be patient, to know that, as an artist, whether it be my acting, my writing, my music, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and it's remembering that actually you can be creating your own work whilst you're waiting for your big break. And in fact, sometimes it's creating that work that might be the big break that you need. you have to really be proactive, you know, because acting is effectively a waiting game. You wait to get an agent, you wait to get an audition, you wait to get the part, and then once you're filming, you also wait to start filming. So really, really, you have to be proactive, and you have to go out there and actually make things happen. But also just always remember, in order to survive and make it as an actor, proactivity is very, very important. And you can't really spell proactivity without act. A dream future project for me would be to be in Marvel's Black Panther. I think Chadwick Boseman, the late great actor who played T'Challa, played that role with such authority and gravitas, and to even get, you know, a tiny modicum of his career would be an amazing achievement for myself. To be a part of the franchise would be amazing, but to also even just be a part of that world, you know, the Wakanda world that was created so beautifully by, you know, the writers and the team behind Black Panther. My role models include people that have gone and went, you know. We've got people like Thomas Sankara, who was a former president of Burkina Faso, who stood up against French imperialists and French colonialists, and he was able to try his hardest to make sure that his family and as well as his country were able to try to make for themselves and self-actualize. Another role model I would say is my mum. You know, my mum, she's very, you know, hardworking. She works as a nurse in Wandsworth, and she continues to work hard for our whole family that she, you know, looks after. I think the art sector needs to really recognize the plethora of talented people from diverse backgrounds. These are people that I prefer to refer to as the global majority. I think sometimes certain opportunities are not afforded to us, and I feel like the art sector just needs to really trust and believe that not only do we have the capability, capacity and acumen, but actually we have the commercial ideas to be able to create and bring our stories to a global audience. And I think one possible thing that they could start is just believing in us, you know, believing in artists from the global majority, and just give us the resources and give us the money to be able to create our art.
Fresh.